Hello everyone, today we'll open up a starter deck for the Lord of the Rings card game, a living card game, and this is actually the only one that I still needed, the Defenders of Gondor. And then the starter decks are done, and I'm ready to start my journey to show you guys a playthrough of, Lord of the Rings, which is actually quite a very nice game. So we start off here with the booklet here, the expansion symbol, what's in here, playing the Gondorian starter deck, and by the looks of it we get another Gandalf, which is actually quite cool. You can never have enough Gandalfs. And that's it, and a deck list, of course. So pause it here, skip the video. You could do that, or you could just watch what I will get from these packs, because it's all fixed. Start off here, of course, with the heroes, and one of the heroes is in the color purple. I keep forgetting the names of those cards. Is Boromir. We have Gondor Warrior Noble, and it says while Boromir has at least one resource in his resource pool, Gondor allies get +1 strength. Or attack, however you want to call it. These are the stats. I won't go over the stats, just a text box, because I keep forgetting the names of the stats. Doesn't matter. So let's go over the rest. Prince Imrahil, a Gondor noble, and as a response after a character leaves play, ready Prince Imrahil, limit once per round. He's also a hero. And another hero, Mablung, a ranger, a Gondor ranger. As a response after you engage an enemy, add 1 resource to Mablung's resource pool, limit once per phase. Then we go over to the allies. We have Angbor the Fearless. While your threat is 40 or higher, he gets +2 strength and does not exhaust to quest. Oh, nice. The Soldier of Gondor, a Gondor card, ally. Response: after Soldier of Gondor enters play, search the top 5 cards of your deck for a Gondor ally and add it to your hand. Any number of Gondor allies instead if your threat is 40 or higher. Shuffle your deck. Right. Citadel Custodian. Lower the cost to play Citadel Custodian by 1 for each Gondor ally in play, and he is a cost of 5. Alright, that's doable, I think. Defender of Ramas, Gondor Warrior, just a vanilla character. Then we have Pelargir Ship Captain, which is a Gondor character with a response. After Pelargir's Ship Captain enters play, move 1 resource from the resource pool of a hero you control to another hero's resource pool. The Errant Rider for Gondor. Action, exhaust Errant Rider to move 1 resource from the resource pool of a hero you control to another hero's resource pool. Okay. We have Faramir, Gondor Noble Ranger. As an action, exhaust Faramir to choose a player. Each character controlled by that player gets +1. That lore, that questing thingy, until the end of the game phase, not the game. There we have Gandalf, and Gandalf is so good. He is an Istari, of course, and at the end of the round, discard Gandalf from play. But as a response, after Gandalf enters play, choose 1. Either draw 3 cards, deal 4 damage to 1 enemy in play, or reduce your threat by 5. And his stats are actually quite nice as well. So we get 2 of him. A Gondorian Spearman. He's a sentinel, and as a response after Gondorian Spearman is declared as a defender, deal 1 damage to the attacking enemy. Envoy of Pelargir. Response: after Envoy of Pelargir enters play, add 1 resource to a Gondor or Noble hero's resource pool. Squire of the Citadel. Response: after Squire of the Citadel leaves play, add 1 resource to a Gondor hero's resource pool. Then we have Captain of Gondor. It's a title attached to a warrior hero, and as a response, after you optionally engage an enemy, exhaust Captain of Gondor to give attached hero +1 strength and +1 defense until the end of the round. Gondorian Shield, attached to a hero, restricted, limit 1 per hero. Attached hero gains +1 defense, 2 defense instead, if attached hero has the Gondor trait. That won't be a problem in this deck. The Heir of Mardil, attached to a noble hero, also a title. Response: after attached hero gains any number of resources from a card effect, exhaust Heir of Mardil to ready attached hero. The Steward of Gondor, also a title, attached to a hero, and the attached hero gains the Gondor trait. So you can make anyone a Gondorian. Very nice. Action: exhaust Steward of Gondor to add 2 resources to attached hero's resource pool. Valiant Sword, attached to a noble hero, limit 1 per hero, restricted. Attached hero gets +1 strength and +2 instead if your threat is 40 or higher. There's a lot of things if threat is 40 or higher. Very interesting. Visionary Leadership, it's a skill attached to a Gondor hero, and while attached hero has at least 1 resource in his resource pool, Gondor characters get +1 of the questing symbol. Then we have Behind Strong Walls. Action: ready a defending Gondor character. That character gets +1 defense until the end of the phase. Now for the second pack, we start off with exactly the same card. Oh, nice. This pack is much easier to open than the previous one. Previous pack as a total. Then we have Feint, and Feint is a combat action. Choose an enemy, engage with the player. That enemy cannot attack that player this phase. Then we have Need Drives Them. Action: each player whose threat is 40 or higher readies all characters they control. Ooh, sweet. The Pillars of the Kings. While your threat is less than 40, reduce the cost to play Pillars of the Kings by 4. Oh, that is free. Okay. Action: set your threat to 40. Oh. If this effect raise your threat, draw a card. Draw 4 cards instead of it, raise your threat by 10 or more. Wow. Okay, this is interesting. Either you can just save yourself to set it back to 40, or just raise it and live on the edge or something. Very cool. Valiant Sacrifice. There he is. Poor Boromir with all the arrows in his chest. Oh. Response: after an ally card leaves play, that card's controller draws 2 cards. Foehammer. Response: after a hero you control attacks and destroys an enemy, exhaust a weapon card attached to that hero to draw 3 cards. Wow. Halt. Okay, so this is the deck, the starter deck itself. With the heroes, this is it. The next cards are basically to improve upon the deck or add another color. Just more cards to differentiate for the deck. So we will take a look at them. Beregrond is a hero. Sentinel, lower the cost to play weapon and armor attachments on Beregrond by 2. Another hero, Faramir, ranged. Faramir gets +1 attack for each enemy in the staging area. We have Emin Arnen Ranger. As a response, after Emin Arnen Ranger commits to the quest, choose an enemy with a trap attachment. Until the end of the phase, Emin Arnen Ranger gets +X of the lore symbol, the questing symbol, where X is the number, the chosen enemy's printed threat. Ranger Spikes, a trap. Play Ranger Spikes into the staging area unattached. If unattached, attach Ranger Spikes to the next eligible enemy that enters the staging area. Players do not make engagement checks against attached enemy. Attached enemy gets -2 threats. Ithilien Pit. Play Ithilien Pit into the staging area unattached. If unattached, attach Ithilien Pit next to the next eligible enemy that enters the staging area. Any character may choose attached enemy as a target of an attack. Then we have Coney in a Trap. Play only if you control a unique character with the Ranger trait and another unique character with the Warrior trait. And then as a response, after you engage an enemy, that enemy cannot attack you until the end of the round. Then we have Helm of Secrecy. Limits 1 per deck. And as an action, choose a hero you control and discard all tokens from it. Select a different what is that? Ring, non-pipe hero, non-hobbit hero, something, from your collection, with a threat cost less than or equal to the chosen hero. Wow. Swap those heroes, moving all eligible attachments to the hero from your collection. Wow, that is really, really nice. That's very cool. And very thematic as well. I mean, they think she's a man, but then she takes off the helmet and she is but a woman. Oh dear. Then we have the Path of Need. Condition, limit 1 per deck and attached to a location. Heroes do not exhaust to attack, defend or commit to a quest while attached to a location is the active location. Then we have Angbor the Fearless. We have seen this one before. Citadel Custodian as well. This is just to round out the playsets. Pelargir Ship Captain, Errant Rider, Captain of Gondor, Gondorian Shield, Heir of Mardil. We have Behind Strong Walls, Need Drives Them, Pillars of the Kings, and Foehammer. So that's it for the Gondor deck. A lot of cards that work with Gondor and also with your threat management. Very interesting. Maybe I will choose this deck. I don't know. Maybe for some scenarios that will be fun. Just some flavorful scenarios. Right. Thank you all very much for watching. Join the Patreon if you haven't done so already, just like these people here, and help out the channel become even bigger, stronger, and with more subscribers. Woo! Leave a comment, like, subscribe, do all that things, and see you all next time. Bye bye.